Welcome back into Florida Live and a live look at Epic Universe. You see the Stardust Racers are rolling, and this comes on the afternoon as we have heard from Universal that they are expanding previews of Epic Universe. Joining us live now via Zoom and from Epic Universe is Tharin White, lead publisher of EYNTK.info. And Tharin, looks like a beautiful day to be out at Celestial Park.
Yeah, you just saw Stardust Racers from the outside, and here it is quite again. We right behind me. It's still rolling here in the park. It's only running one side today, but again, we're in previews, so that happens.
But some big news when it comes to previews, because we know some more people are going to get access to the park before it officially opens on May 22nd. So tell us what we need to know.
Yeah, so anyone right now, anyone in the general public can buy a ticket to visit Universal Epic Universe for any of the leftover days. They could be sold out by the time you're hearing this, but for any of those days up until May 19th. Now, there's slightly different pricing depending on if it's a weekend or depending on what day you're doing. That being said, if you're someone and you don't want to buy a hotel room or you don't have the annual pass, you don't have the military pass, that's okay. You can buy a ticket to visit Universal Epic Universe as of tomorrow. I mean, you could buy it right now, be right here tomorrow.
That's pretty exciting. We just pulled up a couple of minutes ago the tickets page, and it's giving a 17-minute estimated wait time, which is more than we were seeing earlier. So it seems like there is certainly demand for this, certainly a lot of excitement for this now being opened up to more people.
Yeah, the news is getting out quick. I don't know how many tickets they're going to have. From what we are aware of, from it sounds like from the rumors, is that they're still going to be doing a reduced capacity because, again, the park is not officially open. So some rides could be down, some shows might not be operating. But, I mean, this is now my fifth time in the park for these previews. Almost everything is operating. The only thing that's going to give you a little bit more difficulty will be trying to get on the Harry Potter Battle at the Ministry of Attraction that requires that virtual queue. But, I mean, the restaurants are open. The shows are open, the park is here, and I mean, it is quite nice to be able to get into this park before it's at full capacity.
Yeah, I was going to ask about what folks can expect. You have been there now several times, and I'm just curious kind of what the differences you have maybe seen in some of your visits.
Yeah, so when I first came here, there were certain rides that just were not running at 100%. So the Monsters Unchained attraction had a lot of downtimes. Of course, that can still happen on a normal day, even once the park is open. But I'm seeing a lot more uptimes for a majority of these attractions. Because it's early preview, there is always the chance that they could be filming on some of the rides or in some of the shops. So you should know about that. But generally, I mean, all of the park is really operating. Every time I've gone and seen a show now, it's been a lot better. When I saw some of their initial shows, like the Cirque Arcanu, which is a fantastic show in the Harry Potter section, the first time I saw it, they were having a lot of issues, a lot of things when they were initially testing it out. But now I've seen the show again since, ran flawlessly, went to the queue quick. It was great.
And so the ticket prices we've seen 144 to 154 a day for these for non-pass holders right now. Still worth it with it being in previews and maybe not necessarily knowing what you may or may not be able to experience?
I think 100%, because yes, you're kind of guessing on certain things and you don't know for 100%. That being said, the reduced capacity is so nice. And once this park opens and it gets even more famous, this place, I'm sure, is going to be slammed throughout this summer and this upcoming year and continuing. I like these previews a lot. It feels so less stressful, especially days like today where the park didn't open till 11. I don't know. I kind of like just being able to walk into the park. I don't have to get here until 10:30. You go in, you get to go enjoy a nice meal. The park is open until 9. You know, it's just, I feel like it takes a lot of the stress out of it. Now, if you're only visiting here once, of course, I don't expect to do every single attraction. Don't expect to do every single show. But I think because it is a preview, you're going to be able to really, really enjoy what you can get to do.
And what kind of, I know we asked you, I think it may have been your first visit, what kind of stood out to you, but has that changed at all as far as what your favorite aspects of the park are?
So Celestial Park is still my favorite. I just love the fact that it is so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. You can walk around and just enjoy it. But I've learned to love a lot of other little details inside of the park. I'm actually heading right now into Super Nintendo World. The gamification of this land is so cool. And I think that's one thing that pass holders are going to end up loving, because you can come here again and again and play these games and go and try out different things and see some of the characters. That's a part that I've really learned to love. And I mean, this land, it has a lot to it. It is colorful, it's bright, it's full of life. Super Nintendo World is truly incredible. I understand why it's been so popular across the world.
Is which of the worlds is it Super Nintendo World that in your visits has kind of been the biggest draw, you think, for folks?
100%. Super Nintendo World is always the busiest thing here. Usually the rides, meeting the characters, going to get the food, it dominates the park when it comes to the wait times. Can't give an exact estimate yet on the Harry Potter Battle at the Ministry attraction just because that is a virtual queue and we don't know exactly. But I mean, you can see behind me, it's quite popular here, even in previews with reduced capacity.
Yeah, I love the immersive nature of it and just how it really does look like you just stepped right into a video game just with a few steps of going through that portal.
Oh, 100%. We started this call and we were out in Celestial Park. It's beautiful. You've got stained glass, you've got a carousel. And now you look behind me and I might as well have jumped right into the Super Nintendo World video game. We've got the characters, we've got the people playing behind us. And I mean, this is just one section. There's the Donkey Kong section. There's even more. There's a lot of things to explore in just this one land. And of course, there's 5 altogether.
All right, good stuff. Tharin White, lead publisher of EYNTK.info. We appreciate you taking the time to talk with us from Epic Universe this afternoon, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day out there.
Thank you so much. Please keep your fingers crossed so I can get that virtual queue for Harry Potter. Haven't gotten on yet. I hope to get back to you guys soon and tell you how great it was.
All right, hoping today is the day then, Tharin. Best of luck to you.
Have a great day.